Few nights ago, I had a mental breakdown because I realized that a lot of people in my corner were not showing up in the way that I needed them to. And I realized that a lot of people in my life were fake. But that doesn't necessarily make them a villain or make them evil. It just means that we don't align. Because I think friendships and relationships really do hinge on alignment. They hinge on whether or not we see each other in ways that fit our ways of life. And I've been trying so hard to fit in with groups and with people who I don't align with and who don't align with me. It's a two-way street. I'm not trying to act like I'm above these people or that, oh, I'm just moving so different that these people just don't understand me. No, it's just a mutual misunderstanding in life goals and what we need. And I was trying so hard to fit into groups of people who just did not understand me and I didn't understand them. And so it was tough because I realized that the majority of the people in my life, except a select few, aren't really as close as I thought they were, don't really care that much at all. And at first I took it so personally. But then I realized not everything is about you. One. And two, did I ever communicate to those people that I needed them? And I don't think it's really fair to put that responsibility onto someone who in the first place hasn't really been showing up anyway. They have given me the signs over and over again that they are not going to be there for me in the way that I need them to be there for me. And yet I still had high expectations of these people. So it's also on me. And stuff like that really threatens to jade you. And when stuff like that happens to you over and over and over again, you start becoming very angry and very jaded. And I say refuse that urge. Refuse that urge to become jaded. You can become angry, you can be sad, but don't become jaded. Think about the fact that maybe the reason why this keeps happening over and over again is because you're in the wrong environment. Because at the end of the day, I think it is environmental. I think everyone has their place that they belong in, and if they don't fit in, then they will not fit in. And that is not a bad or a good thing. It's just that everyone's got their place. So I would challenge you just not to be jaded. The world wants you to be jaded. That's the thing. These systems that are set into place, they are hinged on the fact that everyone is jaded, that everyone has given up on human connection, that everyone has given up on themselves and authenticity. Authenticity is dangerous and scary. That's why a lot of people don't do it. That's why a lot of people are in survival mode. But I urge you to refuse that urge, to refuse that urge to be like, fuck everyone now, everyone's hoes, everyone sucks. Like, me, I'm by myself, I'm the lone wolf. Like, no, that mindset is so stupid. That is so stupid. You're just in the wrong place. You're with the wrong people. That's it. That's literally it. And yeah, I mean, I have that temptation. And I even think that way sometimes. And it's so easy for me to be like, yeah, I'm just built different. Like, that's why I'm just built different. Like, these people don't get it. Yeah, these people don't get it because they're completely different people. Everyone's different. Like, not everyone's going to get you. Not everyone's going to understand you. Like, you are going to be misunderstood by so many people, just like you misunderstand them. That's just the way of life. It is really easy to just be like, the world sucks, everyone's against me, everyone is evil. I think that comes from a very surface level way of thinking, and it's easy to go there. Easier to be like, yeah, you're either a good person or a bad person. But I think the truth is that we all are complex and we all are moving in survival mode. Therefore, showing up as our authentic self is scary. Scary and dangerous, frankly, honestly. And this weekend was an example. When you are someone who is authentic and you don't protect yourself and you don't have people in your corner, bad things happen to you, which is why I think a lot of people are afraid to do it. In times I've tried to not be authentic and I just ended up making a fool of myself. I think that's what they want us to be less, to be more subservient to some perceived power that we've made up, some human with a lot of money, and less subservient to that inner intelligence that we have been given by God or whatever you believe in. And yeah, I think it's scary. It's scary to come to that realization that people are not evil. People are not evil. It's so easy to be like, especially like for example, what happened is that a lot of people in my life aren't showing up in the way that I need them to show up. And a lot of people in my life don't want to. Time it felt easy to be like, they're evil, they're horrible people. But as I thought about it more, it's not fair to bring that upon people, especially when I know that I'm not an evil person and I know that I do things not necessarily from like a bad perspective or like an evil intention, but it could come off as evil. I've done many things that my initial intention was not to hurt anyone, but I ended up hurting people anyway. I think it's a little bit selfish to think that people are these evil devils that are out to get you. It's just that people aren't authentic to themselves. Everyone is in survival mode. And because of that, people do not so great things. It was so much easier for me to be like, oh, fuck everyone. Everyone's evil. I hate everyone. I don't. I don't.